Hi, this is Linda Hicks with Scrap Stars Paper Crafting, and it's another Sunday fun, paper fun. And last week I showed you how to make this really cute folder to put your cards in, and this was the original one that we did. So this week I'm going to show you how to make the cards that go in the cute little folder. If you notice, I put some sparkles on there. It's always fun to have a little sparkle. All right, so let's turn the camera around and we'll get started. All right, there we go. I have fancy, you can see my fancy, fancy stuff that I do here. All right, so I already went ahead and stamped some of the things, and I used this Unbounded stamp set again, Unbounded Love, because they had all these wonderful sentiments in it. And I also not only used the circle dies, Spotlight on Nature, which I showed you last week, that has tons of circle dies. I used this new one. It's called Texture Note Dies, and I like this because it has all these different rectangle size, but if you see, it's got those patterns that go around the rectangles, so you could even make a card base around their tags, you know, even, and there's small ones so that you can use them for, like here, like happy birthday or get well, feeling better soon. So, and there's a medium one. They're all different sizes. I just love that. So have a blessed day. So I went ahead and got those ready, but I wanted to show you what I used. All right, so now we have 4 sheets of paper that is left, and we need, besides the 4 sheets of paper, the 6x6 Designer Series, we need 2 sheets of complimentary cardstock, and I'm using the same that I used for the folder, same color. And then we'll need some 1x4 strips of coordinating cardstock also, and I just used the same that we had on the folder also. All right, so let's get my paper trimmer. What did I do with it? Oh, it's right next to me. All right, so I'm going to show you a cute little trick. You probably know this. If you're going to make the standard size cards, you can do one cut and one, it's not emboss, but you know, where you fold it, the fold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go half of 8 1/2 is 4 1/4, and I'm going to take my cutter out of the way. And so, is that right? Yes, that is correct. So I'm doing it, what do they call it? They call it hot dog and hamburger. So I guess this would be hot dog because it's the long side. And so now I'm going to just score it. There we go. That's the word I was looking for, score. So I'm scoring it at 4 1/4. And I don't know if I'm doing this right. If not, we'll get 2 more sheets and we'll do it again. And then I'm going to take it, yeah, I am doing it right, yay, at 5 1/2, which is half of 11. And then I'm going to cut it in half. And so now I have all 4 bases with my score mark on there. All right, isn't that cute? Cool idea. Quick and easy. All right, so now I need my little thing to get get these lined up just perfect. All right, there's one. And you don't have to do 2 at a time. I probably should have gone over my score line a little bit better with that. But here's 2. And here is 3. Make sure they're lined up good. And here is 4. And there we go. Okay, got those all scored and ready to go. So these will be my 4 cards that are going to go in my cute little folder. And then I'm going to take now this paper, all the designer series paper, and I'm going to cut it at 4 inches across. So let's cut this at 4 inches, and I'm going to line them all up at the same time. I think I can cut them all at the same time. I did. Okay, so now I have 2 by 6 inches here. And this one, I have 4, and I'm going to turn it to 5 1/4. And I'm going to use this back piece as a decorative piece. And then I'm going to take this little strip here and I'm going to cut it at 1/2 inch. So I'm going to line it up. There's a 1/2 inch on this side and a 1/2 inch on this side. And I'm going to line it up right on the 1/2 inch on this side. And I'm going to cut it down like that. And so then I'm going to have this whole, oh, that didn't quite cut through, but that's okay. I'm going to have this leftover that I can use for something else or to decorate my envelope. Let's see if they will fit. I'm like not sure. I can do a little strip on my envelope. I'm not sure. Well, I'm going to keep these strips because I can use them for something. All right, so I got these cute little strips here, and I got these little strips here, and so we're going to get the cutter out, and that's all the cutting you have to do. So let's take the first card. Oh, we will need some white insert too, which I did not grab. Let me quickly grab a couple sheets of white, and I'm going to cut those. Those would be little inserts for you to write your message or stamp a message in there. And those will be four. And then I'm going to cut this one at 4 also. 4. Oops. And then I'm going to have it turn it this way, and I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. And then again at 5 1/4. And this is waist. So these will fit right inside your card with a tiny little border around it. See how that goes so that you can write your message on the inside. So I need to do 2 more. So this is at 5 1/4. Sorry, I should have probably had these done ahead of time. I like to make these videos quick so that you don't have to just watch me do it, but you can also play with me and do it. And here's another scrap. Okay, now we can get rid of our cutter. And we're going to take the first card, and I'm going to put it, I can either have it like this with that across like that, which I kind of like that. That's very cute. Or I can have the flowery part and then just have them round. So I'm going to leave it flowery. And then we're doing all of them the same. So they're all going to be just this plain, super easy, put together little kit. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all my bases on, and then I'll play with the decorating. And of course I want it like that. So I'm going to put all of these on our card bases, and I'm just going to center them. This is such a fun little gifty that you can do, or idea. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. make sure I'm still in there. Yep, I am. The last card will go on here. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is take, yeah, I might even change some of these. So then I'm going to just put my little green things across here. So those will go across, but I think I'm going to go ahead and mount them. But I think I'll mount these on first. So my little green, my green goes on here, down at the bottom, or you can even do it at the top if you wanted, on each one of your cards. A little stripe. See how easy, quick and easy? And I'm just eyeballing it, but it's, you know, you can make it half an inch, an inch. They don't have to be perfect. But if you like to measure and you want them exactly all the same, you can measure them. I do have a friend that likes to measure everything. So here's my last one. Where's my last green one? Oh, did I lose my last green one? It looks like, there it is. Okay. Alrighty, there's my last green one on there. I'm gonna put that like right up like there. Okay, so now I got these. Now I gotta decide if I wanna use the actual back of those or if I like, that's too busy. I like that. I like this one too. I think I'll stick with how they were. I'll do that one here, this one here. So I'm just using the back sides now of these pretty papers. Yeah, like that. And let's see what this one does for me. I kind of like that, like there. And this here. No, I think I'll stick truly with how they had it. Okay, so now I'm just going to adhere these on to this. Such a simple, quick, cute project, and it's just, I love it because it makes such a nice little gift for somebody. And I was thinking my granddaughter is starting kindergarten, and so wouldn't this be cute to have as a little teacher gift? Could do all thank you cards or thinking of you. You know, you don't have to have different sentiments. I like to do a variety, so I did happy birthday, hello, feel better soon. Just it gives them a variety of things to have. And we'll put this last one here. So here is the super quick and easy 4 cards done. Now I'm going to put my sentiments on. So now I have to decide which ones I want where. Let's see, I like this one. Happy birthday. And I can even pop them up if I wanted to. Let's see, do I like that side better? Boy, tough choices. Okay, I think I stamped a little better, but that's using, that was really pretty. So I'm going to put happy birthday here. Have a blessed day. I'll put that here. Up here or down here? I think I'll put that down here, like that. I have another happy birthday. Oh, I got hello. Hello. That's kind of a thinking of you card. And then we got this one, which I thought was kind of cute. And I'm going to trim it because it's so long, but I wanted to use this pattern on the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it like right here and just trim it and stick that on there like that. So here is that. So now I got my 4 cards done. Now for the inside, I'm going to put the whites on the inside on all of them, but now I'm going to use these cute little strips. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So this goes, center this right here. And then I'm going to match this part. I could either match that or I could match the inside of that. I like that. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little, could cut these, I suppose. I know that they're going to be at 5 1/4, all of them. So let me take my little my cutter, put them together. I'm going to do 5 1/4, line them up really nice. All right, and that again. Okay, take it right there, 5 1/4. So I have this little piece of waist. And I'm going to just line these up on the inside. So where did this one? This one was, kind of mixed them up a little bit, but I think I'm going to put this right on the inside here. You could also go across if you wanted. It just really depends on what you want to do. I'm going to go down the line like this. Might even go on the inside. Let's go on the inside like that. I'll just mix them up a little bit. All right, so that one's that. This one, I'll put on my inside card here. You guys get the idea. It's just a cute, just a very cute, simple card, but what a nice little gift. Well, this one I think I'll put right here on this side just for like something different. And then this one, again, oops, did I get this wrong? Am I out of, there we go. Getting low on adhesive here. I'm gonna put this one over, I think I'll put it on this side. I like that. Put the other one on the inside. And my last card, my happy birthday card. Put that on the inside like that. And my last little strip. You know what? I think I'm going to do this on this side because this is a smaller pattern. It just looks really nice. And I'll do this one on the inside part of the card. There we go. So there are my 4 really beautiful cards. So the only thing I really need to add to these cards is maybe a couple jewels that I have here. I could just, you know, add a couple jewels here and there to match my envelope. But here, isn't that a beautiful little gift? And then here's the other one. Let's open this one up so you can see the cards. Now this one, I don't have this. This was we did this at my training. I don't have this die cut, but it's a die cut and it has the words that match the dies. So, and it's called, let me see, I wrote it down here. It's called Encircled with Love, I believe. Mini messages with coordinating die. It has like all different kinds of shapes. Isn't that a cute die? So then same thing on the inside. I decorated it with a tiny little strip. And so there you go. And the only other thing you have left is your envelopes. And you could do a little strip across here on your envelopes. I don't think this is going to be wide enough for, let's see what we had left. Oh, right here. I don't think that'll be wide enough to do the whole envelope, but you could put it like a little strip across, or even like on the inside, just a little strip on the inside of your envelope like that. So just to decorate them a little bit to put into your pretty card folder. All right, well, thanks for joining me tonight or this afternoon, and have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next week. Bye. Bye-bye.